Hello, Libra. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and it's so good to be back from vacation and with all of you again. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of August 16th through the 22nd. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Libra, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these are general readings. So, okay, Libra, let's take a look at what's going on for you for this week. Taking a look at your first card, you have the Eight of Swords. Next, the Four of Chalices. And the Major Arcana card, the Fool. Okay, Libra, we will get to your oracle cards in just a little bit. Just give me a moment, Libra, so that I can take in the energy of your cards and see if there's any additional messages from Spirit before I begin. Wow, okay, Libra. Well, the message coming through from my guides is an indication that you can't see what's coming. Wow, what a message coming through. You can't see what's coming. So let's take a look at each of your cards. Now, your first card for your reading is the Eight of Swords. And I really love the Eight of Swords in this deck, as it's an indication of really, you can't see what's right behind you here. This is an alligator. Now, it's usually an individual that's blindfolded on the Rider-Waite Eight of Swords. But you clearly can't see what's around you, Libra. You can't see that there's an actual alligator pretty much right on top of you. So it's kind of just having limited beliefs of how things are, maybe kind of a victim mentality, kind of feeling trapped. Definitely a card here indicating that you probably are thinking you have no options available to you. So you're just kind of stuck, kind of going nowhere. But the thing here with the Eight of Swords, this energy, is that the limitations that you might be feeling this week are self-imposed. This is the sword energy, so you are imprisoned by your own way of thinking, Libra, more than anything else. It's your choice. You can use your thoughts to keep you trapped, or you can use your thoughts to cut through any so-called limitations that you believe are in front of you. But the energy here for your reading is that you're kind of used to feeling stuck. So you've been maybe in this position for some time, Libra. So the way to get out of this Eight of Swords, trapped, stuck energy, is to start thinking in a new way. Now, this is an air sign energy. This is Gemini's energy. So Gemini is the twins. It's looking at this situation in a different way. Now, the Eight of Swords has a lot of energy behind it. It's ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is associated with bringing in good luck, happiness, good health, good fortune. And then the number 8 energy of this card is abundance. So you're feeling like you're kind of being stuck because you're blinded to the fact of not being able to see what is available right around you, or in this case, what might be right behind you. Now, your next card here is the Four of Chalices, better known as the Four of Cups, which is another energy where you're just stuck in one spot. I mean, look at this individual. just bored, stuck. It's an unmoving, very rooted energy, this number 4 energy. So just an energy of being bored, maybe just being too comfortable with how things are, or not willing to make any changes, not willing to put any effort in. So for some Libra individuals, this card represents just feeling tired of the situation at hand. But once again, as with this 8 of Swords energy, the 4 of Chalices is a card that there are opportunities available to you, Libra. There are things around you that can help you out. Now, this is Cancer's card in energy, very cautious, very sensitive, very nostalgic kind of energy where you just like staying right where you are. But here's the thing, Libra. You can't see what's headed your way. You're refusing to see what's going to be coming in. Now, the 4 of Chalices is ruled by the moon, so it's an indication to just trust your instincts, your intuition this week, as things are going on and working behind the scenes. Things aren't visual or apparent to you just yet, so you're unaware of kind of what's going on around you. Once again, not seeing clearly the clarity of what's around you, Libra. And you have this number 4 energy, which is just a very unmoving, rooted energy. You're not going anywhere. Now, your last card here is what is going to kick everything off. You have the Major Arcana card, the Fool. Now, first, it's a Major Arcana card, which is significant change coming in. And with it being the Fool card, you're being presented with an opportunity, a choice, kind of like standing at the crossroads, or usually the Fool is standing right at the edge of a cliff. So you're standing here and deciding either you're just going to remain stuck where you are, or you're deciding to take this leap of faith and go off on this new adventure, which doesn't guarantee anything to you, because when the Fool card shows up, it's time for a new beginning. So this is where you have to have an open mind, Libra. Don't make any assumptions on how this journey might be. You need to stay open to surprises, unexpected opportunities, and know that anything could happen if you leave room for possibility. This is trusting in the universe to keep you safe and then taking a leap into this unknown energy, which will end up being very promising for you. Now, I love the numerology of the Fool card because 0 symbolizes infinity. 0 is the absence of everything, and then therefore the potential for anything. And I love that phrase because this is a blank slate. It's before the beginning and after the end. So it's really going to be your choice this week, Libra, to take advantage of what's going to be presented to you. And your biggest challenge, your biggest hurdle is just being able to see it coming. Now, your numerology here for your tarot cards is number 12, which reduces down to 3. So an indication of new beginnings, exactly what the Fool card represents. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides are suggesting for you this week. And you received blue lace agate. And I do think, give me one sec. Yeah, I have my blue lace agate handy. Well, the key here with receiving this card is the fact that communication is the important factor. It's the key. It can be that you have a tendency to hold on to what you want to say, Libra, and then for other Libra individuals, you may not think before you speak. So words can be very powerful, Libra. So it's time for you to communicate clearly what you do and don't want, so that you're positive and clear about your wants and needs, Libra. You can manifest and make things happen a lot more quickly when you're clear with how you're expressing yourself. Now, blue lace agate is associated with the throat chakra. It is the stone of communication, and this crystal can help you with your verbal expression this week so that you can communicate freely in maybe possibly a difficult or maybe a stressful time. Maybe something might be coming up where you have to speak in front of a group. So excellent crystal to have during public speaking. So your angels and guides are suggesting this crystal because they want you to communicate with others this week, but they want you to communicate very clearly. So make sure you carry the blue lace agate crystal with you this week so that everything comes out the way it was meant to be received. Now let's take a look at the last message for your reading for this week, and this is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. And you received, wow, you received overflow. Well, this is what I was picking up as you're not going to see this coming. The overflow card is being overwhelmed with so many good things heading your way or possibly already starting to occur in your life right now. Yet you may be thinking it's not possible. And even worse, you're thinking that you're not worthy of what's coming in. Opportunities and divine synchronicities are destined to support your dreams. That's what's lined up for you. Yet it can be sometimes difficult to take it all in. So the overflow card here is an energy of feeling overwhelmed with what's happening to you, Libra. Just looking at this card here, do you see the water just pouring out of these buildings as they cannot contain the overflow? So, wow, Libra, holy cow. I didn't see it coming. So this is a wonderful energy coming in. This is a blessing, but it's gonna take you a little bit to take it all in as you're gonna have these feelings of like being overwhelmed. And this has to do with your Fool card showing up for you. This is significant change coming in. This is life blessings coming in starting this week. And you're going to be so overwhelmed with what's happening around you, Libra, because you didn't see it coming. So a great example of what I'm talking about with this energy, with this card, and this is an example, is like if you go buy a lottery ticket, as you always do, but as you're checking the numbers, you realize you have all the winning numbers. And now you're like a millionaire. That's the energy of this card because some form of significant blessings are headed your way and you're not going to see it coming. It can be overwhelming and also a little unnerving. And it might be something that's coming through some form of communication as your angels and guides want you to have the blue lace agate this week to make sure you're expressing yourself correctly. So Libra, wow, what a problem you have this week as something absolutely wonderful is coming in. And with the Eight of Swords card, you're blinded to what is coming in this week. And you can't even see what's right behind you. You're blinded as you kind of felt you were stuck in the same place Eight of Swords is that restricted, stuck energy, the same as your Four of Chalices. It's an energy of just being maybe too comfortable where you're at, not seeing what's around you, what's available, or what's coming in. And then you have the Fool card showing up. This is going to make or break all these blessings coming in, as the Fool card is letting you decide about this change. So there's something that might be presented to you this week, Libra, that if you take advantage of it, it's going to bring in the energy of your overflow card. Blessings galore. Something that you don't see coming. What a wonderful problem to have. But it can be unnerving and overwhelming because your life will change in the blink of an eye. So make sure you have the blue lace agate this week so that your communication is clear as to what you do or don't want. And your numerology for this week is number 12, which reduces to 3, which is new beginnings. But with the overflow card, this is almost like something that kicks off with one thing and that it just keeps on rolling. So very nice cards here, kind of at the tail end of your reading. Just in the beginning, it's an indication that you're not going to see these blessings coming in, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you are interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and, wow, abundance to my Libra family.